Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going all in with Super-Soldier Serum. This is 2 mana for an aura. You enchant a creature and it gets +2/+2, first strike and vigilance, and is a legendary soldier in addition to its other types. And whenever enchanted creature attacks or blocks, you attach any number of target equipment you control to it. So we're trying to cheat on equipment costs and just kind of Voltron up one of our creatures, make a huge attacker with potentially double strike, trample, +1/+1, the Leyline Axe. This is kind of one of our key cards in the deck because it can come into play from our opening hand for 0 mana, and then the Super-Soldier Serum can attach it for free. So basically, just everything is free with this thing if things line up. So we're trying to get this in our opening hand as a 0 drop essentially, and then the other big equipment that we're trying to put on our creatures are the Doc Ock Tentacles. This is 1 mana for +4/+4, equipped for 5. It also can get attached to a creature if their mana value is 5 or greater. However, don't have that, but we do have, again, Super-Soldier Serum, which is going to equip it for free, hopefully. We've got the Dragonfire Blade, which is +2/+2, and hexproof from monocolored. This one's a little easier to actually equip. Costs 1 less for each color of the creature that it targets. We've got a chainsaw. This is sort of a tutor target for removal. And then the other equipment is the Katana here, which gives +2/+2 and trample. This one comes with a hero token attached to it, which is kind of nice. And then Mabel also makes Cragflame, which gives +1/+1, vigilance, trample, and haste. So these ones are nice because they come with a creature attached to it. And then the other ones are just very cheap and give a big power boost here. So we're trying to essentially play some cheap creatures and go all in with the Super-Soldier Serum. So what are we going to attach to? We got Quicksilver. This one can lead to some very quick starts with this deck. 1 mana for a 1/1. If it's in your opening hand, you begin it with the battlefield. On the battlefield, just like the Leyline Axe here. So you can actually do some very fast starts. Say if you have Leyline Axe, Quicksilver, a Serum, and a Tentacles, or the Blade, pretty nice. You can go turn 1, these come into play, and play a Tentacles. Turn 2, attach everything onto a Quicksilver, and that's an attack for like 16, I believe, on turn 2 with Trample and Double Strike. So pretty good if you get that draw. It does require 4 cards, but there's some very fast starts you can get. We also have Freya, which is nice. This one has flying, so has some evasion, which is pretty good during your turn, and can also be used to pay for your activated abilities or pay your equipment spells. So you can play out, the chainsaws or the katanas with it pretty nicely. And another just kind of 1 drop that you want to equip everything to has some evasion. We got Cloud, which can search up any of these equipments. So that's kind of why we have some of the one-ofs, one of Chainsaw in here. Is a sort of a tutor target for Cloud. I'm just playing one of these. Don't know how to pronounce this card. Okay. 2 mana for a 2/2. Ward, pay life equal to its power, but whenever it attacks you, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to target attacking creature. And you can do that again with the Leyline Axe. It's pretty nice to cheat on that equipment, or the Tentacles. Pretty good to cheat on that equipment cost with this. One of the all-stars of the deck is actually the Skyward Spider, which it has Ward 2, so it's pretty hard for your opponent to interact with it, and also gets flying when it's modified. So if you have an aura or an equipment attached to it, it gets flying. So this one is very good if your opponent has removal and you are just kind of Voltroning onto this thing. So it's pretty safe target to play the Super-Soldier Serum on and put all your equipment onto it and attack for the win if your opponent is holding up, not enough mana to pay for a removal spell for this. And then the Kellan is very nice. This one has got Birthright Boon, which can search for a library for an aura or equipment card. So you can search up for the Super-Soldier Serum. Again, this is also why we have the Sheltered by Ghosts, that's a 1-of in here, to tutor for with the Kellan if we need it. And then the Katana and the Mabel, like I mentioned, as the 3 drops. So that is a deck trying to get some super fast starts. You can win on turn 3 with this deck. Let's jump the games and see it in action. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Alright, going first, this hand looks okay. None of our leyline effects, but we'll try it. Get down to Freya. Another one. Swing. Okay, bounced it. Sure. This is in combat, I think, yeah. Go with this guy. And then attach one target equipment you control, target attacking creature. Island. Maybe try to get Cloud plus Freya, or I could go Mabel. Would love to resolve a Cloud. I don't know if it'll resolve, but let's try it. Yep. As anticipated. Okay. So maybe I should have played the Freya first there. It's possible. Could go Kellan. Kellan for 2. Or maybe I should try to get Mabel to resolve first. They're probably going to counter whatever I play here. I'm not sure, though. I think I'd rather them counter this than this. Unless this controller pays 4. Okay. Artifact or creature. Okay. Try for the Cloud again. Okay, very fun. Okay. And we'll try for this. Well, resolve quickly. Well, there's no equipment to play, so Super-Soldier Serum is kind of pointless. Katana as another threat seems useful. Or even the Dragonfire Blade seems pretty nice against monocolor. Our play next turn is to try to play as Kellan. I think it's between the Katana and the Blade. Next turn, I think we'll go for the Blade. Okay. And there's the Tentacles. Well, let's see. Let's try to resolve this. Okay. Counter and gift me a card. I think we'll try to resolve this one. Then let's swing. And attach. Alright, that resolves. That's good. Hit for 6. And try to get this Kellan going. Okay. Not gonna tap anything. Alright, so I got the crab. And a terror. There's shelter by ghosts. Well, we could put it on this. I mean, if they target this at all, they just lose, right? So let's do Spell Snare. Ah. Okay. Let's see. So this attached to one target equipment. I can do this on their crab there, yeah, and then just attach it here and win that way. Alright, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, all equipment. Leyline Axes. Double Leyline Axe. I don't think we can keep this. And a one lander. Well, it's pretty good hand if we draw more lands. I guess I'm going to keep this one. And put back Kellan? I think, yeah. Put back the Kellan and, escape tunnel. Alright, hit the land. Go for Tentacles first, I think. Get that down. And then, do we want Cloud next? Or do we want this guy? Let's see what we're facing. Don't know what we're facing. Yeah, drew the lands, okay. Get this guy down. Against mono green, just suiting this up might be pretty good. Okay. Well, they have how many creatures? But pay this. Swing. Equip. 6. Cloud. And what do we want to get? Just another Tentacles, maybe? Yeah. Get another Tentacles, play it. And pass. It's hexproof or monocolored. That's useful, potentially, but... Okay. Well, there's a fetch land. They're trying to go big. We're also trying to go big. So this is going to be, what, a 10-10? Okay. Although we can suit this up big enough that... yeah, so we can do this. And they have to block it. If we Super-Soldier Serum it. 1, 2, or if we Super-Soldier Serum, yeah. This. And then swing with, this will be 8. This is 14 exactly. So they're forced to chump block it. Yeah, we'll just put both of those there, and that doesn't really matter. Double equips on everything. Okay. First strike, vigilance, hexproof, monocolored. Yeah, so now they're forced to block this because they're at 14. Unless they have like life gain or something. Nope, they just didn't block. Okay. Alright, GG. On to the next one. Alright, going first. This hand looks like a keep. Not bad. We got the Leyline Axe on one and Tentacles, plus we can play Cloud on 2. It's kind of nice. Maybe we'll lead with Plains then. We'll play this on turn 3. Sequence our lands like that. Opponent is in the tank. Thinking about. Whoa, what is this? A wall of something? What is going on? Sleeves here. Alright, opening hand actions. Here we go. We are in business with Doc Ock. So this can get the Soldier Serum. I think, what do we want to do? Maybe just get another Dawkhawk Tentacles with Cloud. Potentially. We could also get, like, I guess it would depends on if we draw a land or not. Well, oh, never mind. We just drew the serum itself. Well, in that case, I think we'll go for another Tentacles, because then next turn we can just go play it, suit it up, and that's like 20 damage on turn 3. That's pretty insane. Let's see if they have the removal spell, though. If they do, if we think they're holding up removal, I don't think I'm going to go for it. I think I'll just do Kellan for... Okay, well, tapped out here, so I think we're gonna go for it. Yeah, this is 9 total power plus 2. So yeah, this should be good to go here. Double strike, super soldier, cloud. Oh, plus the 2 from the super soldier itself. Yeah, pretty insane. Turn 3 right here. That is a lot of damage coming in. Alright, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, going first. This hand looks pretty decent. Give it a keep. And lead with the tentacles, I think. We can go... I think we'll go... Ooh, attacks attach up to 1 target equipment and control a target attacking creature. Overgrown Tomb, untapped. That makes me think they have a removal spell. I think I'm just going to go for the spider here. Make it hard for them to do anything. Alright, there's a Katana. So we could play that. It could still have some removal. Maybe we just, if we play the blade, we can just equip it up, I guess. Continue to play around removal here. Don't need to play into their stuff here. Because now this has protection from monocolored, so that should stop a lot of their removal. But we'll see. If not, we can get another one with Cloud or something. Witherbloom Charm will blow up that, sure. Yeah, so maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go... I could play this. They probably still have that 1 mana removal spell in their hand, though. We'll swing with the spider. Or not. Oh, yep. Go Cloud. And I think we'll get... Let's see. Yep, there's the Hex. We'll get the blade here. And play it. And pass. Try to set up this kind of nice 1-2 combo here. Esper Origins, okay. Gain some life. Didn't mill anything, okay. Are they missing on lands here? Not sure. Yep, alright, well, got there, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, going first. This hand looks okay. Got none of our Leyline effects, but That's okay. They got a decent curve with Tentacles, Cloud, and there's another Blade here. I think we'll get the Cloud going. And what do we search up? Another Tentacles? I don't really want to cast the Leyline Axe. We have a Katana. Maybe the Chainsaw is actually the best play here to stop what they're going to do. Yeah, let's go Chainsaw. Okay, and Earthbender's Ascension. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's do this. Pay the life. Chainsaw on the elf. Try to at least stop them a little bit. Now, if we draw a land next turn, or a Super-Soldier Serum, then we can Kellan for that and equip everything on here. If we don't, we'll probably just play the Katana. Alright, another Lyros, fetch land. No, just regular land. Oh wait, no, that is a fetch land. Of course, of course. Table Passage. Alright, more pumping. Well, that is a land, but it's not the land we wanted. We'll get the Katana down. And play a land and pass. Okay, next turn we can load everything up, but we'll see if they can pop off. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Another, oh, of course, another fetch land and trample and double. So that's 12. Yeah, I'll do it. Well, we're one turn away. That's 13, 26, or 28. For trample, yeah. Alright, GG. Alright, going first. This hand, it's really not that good. Can't really cast a cloud because it's one mountain. And, yeah, let's look for something better. Keep this one, put back a land, maybe? Yeah, it's fine. Hope to draw a Super-Soldier Serum. And kind of be able to pop off with the spider here. That would be ideal. This can work here. And then we can actually equip the Leyline Axe. If we want to. I think that's the play. Alternatively, I could do this and equip it. Leyline Axe would be pretty good too. Let's just go here. Get the double strike going. Nice. And next turn we can do everything. Voltron it up. Okay, there's a core. Ooh, and there's this serum. Wow, okay. Well, that should be game, right? That was a pretty nice draw. Here we go. Alright, this is the full Voltron. Can't touch this. Boom. And dead. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, on the play. And looks okay. We'll try it out. Put this into play. Tap land and swing for 1. Nothing on turn 1, unfortunately, but get Cloud down. Oh, could have used that last turn for sure. Well, let's go Cloud and find. What did they play? Nothing. Could find removal. Could also just go for the Tentacles, which I think might be the play here. Well, actually, I kind of like Chainsaw here. We can get 2 things down next turn. Alright, Plains. Scavenger, sure. Seam Rip. It's gonna take out the Cloud, probably, yep. Alright, take 3. Okay, so do the land. And now we can take out probably the Scavenger. Start pumping. Get this down. Swing. We can go Super-Soldier Serum it up if we wanted to on this thing. We get protection from mono-colored, so that's pretty good against a mono-white deck. Not bad anyways. So be plus the power on it. Alright, I say we just go for it. That's what we came here to do. Came here to Super-Soldier Serum things up. And that is what we'll do. Quicksilver. It's your time to shine. Unless they have an erode or something. Alright. So now it's got First Strike, Vigilance, Hexproof from Monocolored, and Haste. Okay, nice. Alright, let's see if they can stop this beast. It doesn't have reach, though. So this thing can still fly over. Oh, surprised they didn't put that on the other guy. Alright, take 4. Got a Freya. Since we're racing, I think we'll go with the Katana. And swing. And I could equip this further, but no need to do that. Actually, you know what I could have done? I could have powered this thing up, which I probably should have done. Although it doesn't have trample. No, it does not have trample. So the double strike wouldn't have mattered too much. We'll play out the Freya, pass turn. Origin, Spider-Man, sure. Swing for 4. And now, I think I can play this and equip it. No, yeah, I need one more. Anyways, they give up. GG. Alright, opponent going first. This hand looks like a keeper. Got my opening hand stuff. And then this plus this. Not bad. Okay. Let's go for the Tentacles. In case we draw the Serum here. We'll see if they have removal. They do. Alright. Hopefully they... Oh, and we did even do the serum. Alright. No counterspell. No counterspell. Alright, that sticks. Let's see. Hopefully they don't find a removal spell for it. Otherwise, we are pretty much all equipment and no creatures. Roaring Furnace. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll take it out. Yep. Well, not looking good for the home team here. We got a lot of equipment, though. We've got a lot of equipment. There's Flow State. And... let's see, I'll give it one more turn and then... I mean, if we draw this guy, Quicksilver, off the top, that would have been game. But as is, I'm sure they have like a bunch of spelementals, fun stuff. Yep. Yep. Alright, well, just pass. At least this will end quickly, hopefully. Give it one more turn. To draw something off the top. Yeah, alright. GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for Super-Soldier Serum. This one was pretty sweet. Had some very fast wins with this, winning on turn 3 potential with this deck, which is pretty cool. It's a bit of an all-in strategy. Very, you know, if your opponent is just like holding up a bunch of removal, and they kind of know what you're doing, they can sort of thwart your plan. That's why the Skyward Spider is like really good in this deck. You kind of want to draw this every game. If your opponent, especially if your opponent's playing a bunch of removal, but this one just really helps. If you could play like 8 of these, I probably would, but I don't think there's any other really good ward creatures that I could think of that were very cheap. So I don't know if you have any other ideas of how to improve the deck. Let me know in the comments below. Any changes that I might make after playing it. I feel like everything was pretty decent. I might just cut this chainsaw. It was okay in some of the games, but not necessarily great. What would I play more of? I think I would play maybe another Quicksilver potentially, or another Sheltered by Ghosts. I think Sheltered by Ghosts is probably just better than Chainsaw, and kind of unnecessary. So I think that's the main change. Maybe just switch out that. And yeah, there was some games where I just had all equipment. My opponent just removed all my stuff. So maybe I would play one more creature, like one less Blade and one more Quicksilver. Yeah, but otherwise seemed pretty good. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Really appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.